I went to see Green Day in concert. I loved Green Day. I had every album, I listened to every song they ever made, I loved them. Anyway, so I was at their concert, and the craziest thing happened. I'd never seen this before. The vocalist, Billy Joe, he took his guitar at the end of the show and he smashed it into the floor, destroyed it. It was beautiful, that crazy energy. I loved it. Anyway, so after he had smashed the guitar, he held it up to the microphone. That sound it made, I'll never forget that sound. That is the sound on the clip of a broken guitar. But in this case, it wasn't smashed into the floor, it was smashed into someone, killing them.
Killing who?
Paul's dad, Eric McDermott.
When I was at Paul's house, I saw a broken guitar. It was patched up, but I remember noticing it and thinking why he hasn't thrown it out since he has so many others.
You know, he probably tried, but he couldn't. People tend to relish the things that causes them trauma.
Eric McDermott disappeared a year ago.
He disappeared? You sure?
I have spent 10 years perfecting the recipe, tweaking the shit out of the chemistry. 10 fucking years integrating the acetaminophen and making it undetectable. And you want to just throw all that away? Who gives a fuck about people? They choose to eat this candy. It's their fucking problem.
I can't choose anymore. I'm too old to ruin life.
You're weak.
What'd you say?
You're getting soft.
Don't talk to me that way.
You're sounding like a fucking pussy.
You're a horrible man, Paul. I've raised you poorly.
Oh, fuck you, Dad. Don't act so fucking pretentious. I was just joking.
Were you now?
Of course.
You weren't?
You are the worst fucking dad who ever fucking lived. You are so fucking... Fuck!
You're a spoiled brat, Paul. I wish I never brought you into this world.
No, you know what? I am taking the high road. I am keeping my fucking cool. We are not stopping the chemical process. It's what keeps this company afloat. People love eating our candy. All their pains, all their aches, gone, thanks to me.
It's killing them, Paul. It's killing the children.
Don't you dare pick up that phone. Do you really think this will stop me? What are you doing? Give me that phone!
How did you get that phone call?
Well, I was his nurse. When I moved here from Norway to study, that was the first job I got. He must have called the wrong number. I always record all my phone calls through this automatic app. So I knew I needed to get that out there somehow. Couldn't go to the police. I knew what they did to people who threatened their wealth. I had worked for that family long enough to know that something really dark was going on. One night, when Eric was drunk out of his mind, he told me about the chemicals. He told me about how they were killing people, innocent people, just so that no one would ever find out. Then I started getting threatening phone calls, and I figured my life was over. And for what? A fucking candy company? I would not let them end my life. I was going out on my own terms. I guess, I don't know, I just couldn't sit there and watch all this cruelty going on in the world.
So instead, you chose to be a part of it?
You know what? I made my goal.
And that goal was?
You asked me earlier, why? And honestly, this is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
How is that?
My entire life, people have looked at me like I'm some loser. My opinions didn't matter. I felt worthless my entire life. People have been treating me like trash. And after this, I feel worth something. People listen to me. People write papers on me. People analyze me. I'm famous.
You're not famous. You're infamous.
Oh, you think? No, I'm not. I'm famous. I get fan letters. A lot of people really love what I did. Okay, listen. I know what I did was wrong. And no one should idolize what I did. But the fact is, it worked. People listen now. You listen. This is the world that you have created for yourself. The same people that are reading about me, the millions of people that are making me famous, are the same people that are saying that I'm a monster. Every single one of you are fucking hypocrites.
The millions of people you are talking about, they are reading about you because they think you are an interesting case, not because they like you as a human being. I would, in fact, argue that they are dehumanizing you. You are no longer a human to most people. You are a case. You are a study. You were saying you want to be famous. You were saying you are famous. But don't you have to be a human to be famous?
You know what? I fucking helped you, Betty. I gave you the story of your life. And this is how you thank me?
A story I can't use. If you hadn't shown up in my life, I would have lived in ignorant bliss. Now, I don't know what to do. I am in constant danger. My life is ruined because of you, so don't for a second think that you have helped me.
You know what, Betty? Fuck you. I hope you die.
We are done, Andreas.
You're a grateful bitch.
You will rot in jail, and I will never see you again. So what should I do now? I know that if I just get a hold of that guitar, I can expose McDermott. But that would mean the end of my life. Then again, I don't have much of a life left.